Hello, YouTube. I'd like to talk to you about my new song and music video. If you don't want to hear the story behind the music and just want to watch the music video, you can head over to the Bradley Chris YouTube channel and watch it. Or, if you just want to hear the song, the single's available today for purchase, download, or streaming on all online music platforms. If you like the song and want to add it to your music collection, sale proceeds will be donated to the American Cancer Society. I put links in the video description. If you want to stick around for a few minutes, I'll give you the background for this song and play a music video. Some of you are probably wondering, how is he releasing this new song already? The Raised Country album just came out a month and a half ago. Well, that album was completed back in October last year, and I had to submit it to the distributors at the beginning of November so they could get it out and ready for the December 1st release. In fact, I already have a few songs that I've written over the last 2 months and hope to release another album in late 2026. This song was written back in November. My writing method is a mystery. I cannot just sit down and write a song whenever I want. I normally have a lyric pop in my head first thing in the morning when I wake up. This particular song came to me as part of a chorus while I was making coffee first thing in the morning. The line, "I don't know where we're headed, only God knows what's in store, but I know one thing for certain, I love you more," popped in my head. When the coffee finished, I poured a cup, headed upstairs to my computer, and wrote the song around that one verse, which is my normal process. I get one line, I sit down until the song is complete. Less than an hour later, I had the lyrics to Love You More. There's more to the background to the saying, love you more. I've been saying it for decades. Whenever my wife tells me she loves me, my typical response is, love you more, to which she normally rolls her eyes and calls me a dork or says I'm stupid. A typical song has 4 lines per verse and a chorus. When I was done writing the lyrics for this song, I had 3 verses and a chorus, and each had 6 lines. I tried to create a 4th verse with those extra lines and trim all the 4 lines, but nothing worked. The way it was written with 6 lines per verse and chorus just worked, so I went with it and left it as it was. The initial version with just acoustic guitar was a decent country ballad, but it just didn't quite feel right. Then it hit me. Rock ballad. My wife and I were both teens in the 80s, the best decade for love ballads. After a couple hours of trial and error, I finally had something that sounded decent. The lyrics and music just clicked. It went from a sappy country song to a rock ballad worthy of cranking up on the car stereo and singing along with, I hope. This new version tested my vocal limits. I usually stick to country songs because the vocal range is usually on the lower side and it's easier to sing. Could I pull off a rock song? Then I thought about some of the hair band rock ballads. They managed to pull it off with less than stellar voices. So I figured, well, what have I got to lose? The rock version didn't really sound like an 80s hair band ballad to me, though. It sounded more like if Matchbox 20 and 3 Doors Down had a baby. So you can be the judge of that. Once I had it completed in mid-December, I had a thought inspired by my wife. She always says the best gifts are the ones that are made. I thought this would be a great song to release as a single on our 36th anniversary as a surprise gift to my wife. Then the pressure was on. I had to get it to the distributor so they could get it out to the music services for the January 19th release. Luckily, I was able to submit for distribution a couple days before the deadline back in December to make today's release date. Then about 3 weeks ago, I came up with another bright idea of making a music video, which I also had to make without her knowing, but that's a whole other story. If you watched the video up to this point, thank you. I now present my new single. I hope you enjoy it. This one's for you, Tammy. Love you more.
Still remember when we met, like it was only yesterday. That's a special kind of memory that never goes away. Not sure exactly what it was. Maybe love at first sight. 2 weeks ain't a lot of time between a husband and a wife. Just a couple of kids with a little boy out starting on their own. We managed somehow to survive with children fully grown. Sometimes I often worry that I take your love for granted. We've been together for so long on this dusty little planet. The mother of my children, the one who stole my heart. I can't wait to put you in my arms whenever we're apart. I'm not always wrong, and you're not always right. We're still respectful of each other, even when we fight. Oh, your love is like a drug. I can never get enough. Like sunshine breaking through the clouds when the weather's getting rough. Sometimes I often wonder, will you go or will you stay? My crazy troubled mind always getting in the way. I don't know where we're heading, only God knows what's in store. But I know one thing for certain, I love you more. Now we're getting older, life seems faster passing by. And sometimes lost in memories, the special moments in our life. We made it through some bad times when